The industry is absolutely betting on a world that uses natural gas as the main fuel stock to produce electricity. My name is Jesse Coleman. I'm an investigator with the research team here at GPUS. I've been working, studying and researching fracking for about the last 6 years. Fracking, or hydraulic fracturing, is a process used by the oil and gas industry to access reserves of oil and gas deep underground in a layer called the shale layer, which is a dense layer of rock that holds a variety of hydrocarbons. It produces both oil and gas. It's mostly U.S. companies that hold the necessary technology and understanding in order to do the kind of hydraulic fracturing or fracking that is profitable right now. All of these super majors, from Chevron to Shell to Exxon, are telling us is that in the next 30 or 40 years, they want to become gas companies, and they want to provide fuel for electrifying China, India, and Africa. So really, fracking is the future of the oil and gas industry. Like with most fossil fuel extraction and use, there are greenhouse gas concerns. Fracking produces both carbon dioxide in the form of burning oil and natural gas, but it also produces methane, which is an extremely potent greenhouse gas, 85 to 100 times more powerful than carbon dioxide over a 20-year period. So there are serious climate concerns. Of course, we need to move to a renewable energy future, which is not natural gas. That's not a renewable resource. It's a big problem to get locked in to these natural gas-fired power plants, because they're going to be producing power for the next 50 or 60 years, and that's actually going to hinder our ability to get things like solar up off the ground and powering our infrastructure. What we're really doing is we're buoying the oil and gas industry. We're buoying these massive corporations that don't really care about the climate. They don't care about communities. They don't care about our environment. The oil and gas industry is in serious trouble if it doesn't convince the world to frack and to use natural gas as an electrical feedstock. And the oil and gas industry knows that, and they've been able to convince our government to help the industry push this dangerous technology around the globe. Donald Trump claims to be a big supporter of fracking. Of course, there is a lack of detail as far as what might happen under a Trump presidency, so we don't really know. That's a big question mark. Ted Cruz is from Texas and has actually pushed legislation as a senator to reduce regulations on hydraulic fracturing and on oil and gas drilling in a way that would make it even more dangerous than it is today. So we can kind of see that, that his policy would actually make us less safe. Hillary Clinton, while she does support overturning some of the exemptions that the oil and gas industry has won in regards to fracking, like they're exempt from the Safe Drinking Water Act, for example. However, she also supports financing for pipelines and other fossil fuel infrastructure that would actually lock us into more fracking and more fossil fuel use over time. Bernie Sanders supports a national ban on hydraulic fracturing. This is in line with what scientists tell us we need as far as climate change, and is definitely more in line with what communities are saying that are suffering from hydraulic fracturing. To learn more about fracking and other work that Greenpeace is doing on this issue, visit greenpeace.org.